Hey, what's up, guy? How's it going? Uh, Today we're gonna be talking about uh, cold cranking. Dress up a little warms here, comfy in the garage. I think the garage is a little bit cold today. It always is anyway. It's like 45, 50 degree uh, for the winter time. These are like early you know winter and stuff. So okay, so today we're gonna be talking about flat side crankbait. So I think I'm gonna be I like fishing in springtime. So flat side crankbait, it's really good. Cold water, especially in cold water, shallow water and stuff like that. Flat side flat side crankbait and Rapala set wrap. I got so I'm gonna show you some of my favorite color and some of my favorite flat side. Flat side, it's actually you can go with really crazy down the rabbit hole about it because a couple flat side I'm going to show you. I think you might like or interested in. I know Epic Eric recommend these, so I pick ones. I pick some up. So why is using? I mean, why flat side or strap wrap is a little bit popular? Technically, flat side crankbait. It's actually, supposed to be tighter wobble. Tighter action. It's kind of shimmy. Just like big fish in the winter. So it doesn't go like wide wobble like the glide bait or scrabble and stuff like that. So technically, to be honest, I don't know what make the fish bite, but the shimmy action, the tighter wobble tend to work really good in colder water. But then again, people always wondering like, how come it's wiggle word? Wiggle word come in play when that happen. But again, the hunting action, like I said, even the crankbait I mentioned, I put little blades on it that give that hunting action as well. I will show you. First thing, actually, this is my knockoff Little John. I'll show you some of my favorite. So out of all my crankbait, this one it's probably my favorite. You can see that I caught a lot of fish with this guy. A lot of fish. Even my muskie came from this bait in summer. So I was in Susana River with my fiance. We was dating back then, and we was on my Hobie kayaks, and that what came off my muskie. I caught a muskie with my crankbait setup. So I got like 10-pound test lines on, medium, Roy, moderate, 6-3 gear ratio. It was really interesting fighting muskie, my first muskie ever. I would never expect to caught out of my cranking setup. So anyway, this is the bait right here. I paint this guy for like brow crawl-ish thing. It's really popular color for Susquehanna River. So, yep. So that was knockoff Little John. Also, I've been messing around with different color. I have more like kind of troutish style color here. Also, I have kind of mustard old school bus color. I haven't caught anything with it yet. This is this is the other one that I was talking about, which is like the crawl color. I put a bunch of like nail polish sparkly thing on the back of it, and it's got blade on it, chartreuse blade. So what that does, it spin around, so this guy will give the bait hunting action. Trust me, if you haven't tried one, put the blade on your you can see the way I have it set up here. I just put the swivel, and I think this is size 3 or 4 blade. 3 or 4 millimeter centimeter, I think, blade on the front hook here, and it'll give you a big hunting action. Try it out. It worked. The reason I say it worked because you can see the front here. Sometimes the blade will spin, but all of a sudden when you give a little pause and you move the hooks around, and it will see in action the way it is. Or you reel it back. You reel it back, you know, pump it, and reel it, and speed up. Sometimes you slow it down, speed up. You'll kind of give the shimmy action. So work really well. It's a little tip that I got for you. This is another knockoff that I painted. Little Johns here. It's supposed to be like perch, IU kind of color. So that was the flat side. I've been trying to make my own flat side as well. I'm gonna show you some of my flat side that I created. I made it out of wood, by the way. It's I don't even know what I want to show to you. It's not the best, okay? Don't laugh at this. I made this guy when I was back in the apartment. I was so bored, so I want to make a crankbait. So you can see it's so thin. I made it off a balsa. I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought some balsa wood and I carved it with my knife, and I kind of sand it. It was in an apartment, so we don't have a lot of room for me to actually get into, like, spend a lot of time, make sure everything's smooth and stuff like that, you know. But this thing run really shallow. This is some of the foil one that I create. This is the foil one. You can see the little foil. Yeah, it's hard to see, but yes, you can see the foil in there. That was the flat side I made, and again, I haven't really thought out as much as I want to. This is just the Paula. Caught a couple fish in this guy. Just a Rapala Defo. I put googly eyes on it. I went to Hobby Lobby and got a bags of googly eye. I put them a lot on my swim jig, crankbait, and stuff like that. So make the eye pop a little better. Also, it's pretty cheap too. You get a whole bag for like fairly decent price. Get this guy hook up. I want to show you. This is some old school flat side. I got this one from I'm still trying to figure out who made this one. I've been looking around for like a Facebook group and stuff, and nobody can figure out what it is, who made them. I won the thing from it's silent. I won the betting on eBay, so that was one of them. And if you know Epic Eric, so I've been talking a lot about this bag. This is one of my, I only found one, so this is Man Little Speedy, I think is what they call. So this crankbait itself, flat side crankbait, it's super crazy. So this crankbait, it's super light if you're just like casting a potato chip. The thing about this guy is that when you reel it back, you give it a little twitch and you pause it just like jerkbait, and that thing, it will just turn around. It literally is coming along. You twitch it, somehow it turn around like doing 360 and look at the fish. It's crazy, but I could believe either. But then I went to the stream by the apartment last year and I tried out. I give a little twitch and the bait just turned around. Too bad. Usually beginning was doing 360. That was crazy. I never saw it before. I actually want to try that bait in like bedding scenario. I want to cast over over the bed and stuff like that. When kind of in the fish doesn't bite, we just give a little twitch with the bait. We just turn around, look at the fish. That was my idea. So I want to try it out next year. And Okay, so some we have here. This is a Storm Rahashi Flat 7. So I got 2 of them here. I haven't catch anything with this guy. I should throw in more. But I really like the color though. They got some Norman here. This is Lunker Hunt. I got from Dix. Again, this is what I have, but I haven't really. I haven't catch fish on them. Besides what I mentioned, which is the knockoff Little Johns here. But what I do caught fish on in the Hudson actually, in the fall, was this guy right here. This is the flat side. I think this is go a little bit like, you can call it mid. This is the flat A, bomber flat A. Skinny little guys here. This is what I call the fish on at the Hudson in the fall on I think my last video you guys saw, I caught that one's off the deep crank, and I think after that I caught the fish. It was from bomber flat A, flat 7 I think. This is, yeah, flat A. So I picked some of them up after that. So I picked up another one here with kind of like chartreuse color, greenish, copper. And I picked another ones up here. I had these guys for quite a while. For like, this is another flat A. I paint the color. I paint the bakes here, so it's got like red, kind of like Bugio kind of style, flat side. And and here I got some crawl color. This is some crawl color. I paint these guy. This is probably one of the cleanest paint job that I did, I guess. I was trying to mimic this guy over here. Close enough, right? I'm pretty sure the fish can't tell the difference. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a fish can't tell the difference between these two. If it is, then I'll be surprised. This is another flat A I tried to foil it, and I shined the lip. I don't know what they was doing anyway, what I was thinking when I did that. So yeah, I got more paint job of Little Johns. Yeah, I've been painting a lot. Another one of my favorite color. I don't even know what I want to call it though. It's more like green top, copper side, and chartreuse or something like that. And this is a kind of root beer kind of color. So that was really well. These sexy shad. Also, there's another color I really like here. This is more like I don't know what to call it. It's got like kind of like trout color. And I want to get to the color. I really want to show you guys. This is just some stain color they came up with. You can see the purple flashing because I put the purple dust in there. And here's another crawl and root beer. I put little chartreuse tails on it. It looks red, but it's actually not red. Yeah, this is color I want to try to get to show you guys. And I shined the hook. I got some wrong hook in here. This is one of those Mega Bass really popular color. I think it's called LG Bone. I think it's called LG Bone, yeah. I paint this guy on the flat side. Here is another Little John that I shined the lips out and stuff. And I put some flakes on it. It's pretty cool. Here is more LG Bone flat side. I don't even know what this guy is. I bought off eBay, the knockoff. So most of the bait I have here, it's fairly new that I painted. So for spring, early spring, I would throw a lot of like fat side, like flat A. These two big, I probably pick it up the first two flat A here. That would be the first thing I pick it up. If it go into shallow water, I would pick up my my crawl. I would pick these guys up if they like fish around rocky area and stuff. A little bit stained water, muddy. I'll pick these guys up. Or clear water, I will pick these guys up as well. A little stained water, I would definitely pick up the red. Where's the red? I will pick these guys over here. I have the red. This is the Lunkahan one. Again, it's really dependent on water condition and clarity and seasonal pattern and stuff. But when we go to like super clear, ultra clear water for like bedding fish and you know something shallow, I would throw this guy, man, or Slim 06 from Artifo. I would throw those guys. So there was my flat side. So before that, I would throw something else. You know, when it's ice out, I would not throw this yet. I would throw something like over here. We have a this is a shed rat. Yep. So this is the shed rat. This is the 05. I paint these guys so it's got a little, you know, electric blue color, flashy on it. And this guy right here, it's got like pearl side and chartreuse belly and blue purplish top. So I also got these right here. I got these off eBay. I don't realize it's gonna be this small. It's a little tiny deep diving crankbait. I'm curious to try these out. It's really tiny, so I would cast it early spring for sure. I don't know when I'm gonna throw that, but if shad rat bite, I'm sure this will bite too, because I noticed like a bunch of big fish in the Hudson is so tiny. Also, I got the shad rat, Joy this shad rat 05. Little tiny guy. I got perch and I got some shad. And yes, I got more shad rat. These are all shad rat. I have most of the color here I paint. Some of the color to stock. Like this one I paint. This one, the purple top, orange belly. Okay, this is perch, original perch. You can see the foil. This is green copper top, and this one is a live shad. There's two live shad right there, and this is my my green top copper chartreuse side, same color that I've been talking about. And I have some shad rat number 7. Perch number 7, knockoff perch, knockoff shad rat number 7. The knockoff version is only half. I need to do some little bit experiment on it to see if it's really different, because I just got a knockoff one. You can see the real one doesn't have the little things on it, little gill or a little thing right here. The real one is just, you know, flat. It's just like a piece of wood. So yeah, I have some of that, and I have some of the. This is like bomber little guys here. Got some shad rat. I got some glass shad wrap as well. Lifeline one. This one's pretty cool. This is the bag that I got from Walmart for like $2. I caught my salmon. Is it salmon or steelhead? Something from Buffalo. My personal one first from this guy. Not exact same one, I lost that lure, but I went to Walmart, I bought another one of these. And this is just Fancy. I think I forgot what's the name of that company. Zoom Fancy? It's really old school bait. That this is like the knockoff version I got from eBay for quite a while. Again, this is one of my favorite color. Green top, copper side, and chartreuse. I think it would be really good for like perch, imitating perch, or dirty water, clear water. And here is I think this is size 9, shad wrap. Shad wrap. I think this is either 7 or 9. I'm not sure. Jointed one. So in the early spring, I would throw shad wrap, especially the small one. That would be what I have tie on, which I have tie on right now. After that, I would experiment with different size, either 05, 07, joy, unjoy. I would try with the Zoom Fancy, the fancy one. I would experiment with those guys. So in spring, what else would you have tie on in spring? I would have in spring, I mean, ice owl, right? Ice owl, I would have a shad wraps on. I would have a flat side crankbait. I would have a shadow bait. I would have jig, swim baits on. I don't know, like 3 or 4 inch swim bait. I can show you some of my swim bait later. I've been pour some of my own swim bait as well, just to keep me busy, in winter and stuff like that. So after that, I'm gonna show you my my rod setup. Again, this is the same rod that I use for my crankbait, for my shallow crankbait. This is again E-Fusion Performance from Berkeley, 6'6", 6'9", medium moderate. I got 14 pound in here. No, I think I got 10 pound test in here, fluorocarbon. I would throw this guy for any of my flat side, because I don't think the shad wrap would work really well with those with the big caster. I would throw that with my big caster. Maybe I'll have another spinning rod. I would have it set up with either flat side, or I can have it silver body or any blade bait, stuff like that. So this is my one of my favorite spinning setup I have here. This is Shimano SLX 7-foot, medium light, fast. No, medium light extra fast. I would usually I use this rod for my job shots and stuff. Any spinning stuff. I only have like 2 spinning setup. So I can be really solutions. This is Shimano SLX, and I pair it with Shimano Vanfer 25 HG. So also, if you look at here, actually, this is the baseball handle wrap. I wrapped it all the way to the front here. It gave me nice comfort grip. If you wonder what it is just came in like this. This is the baseball wrap. Works super well. You can pick it up at Walmart. Super soft, comfy. I really like it. Gives you a good grip for sure. Especially when it's raining, stuff like that. It does feel much nicer, trust me. So yeah, so that is my setup for the shad wrap and flat side. I would have to pick my favorite of the flat side. I would have to pick my Little John, the one I call the musky on. That one, it just a little something special for me. I would feel really confident tossing that around. It doesn't matter where it is, I feel I'm gonna catch something with it. It's just something you feel comfortable, confidence on for sure. I don't have so much confidence Shad Rap, but the flat side crankbait, I just do it more. So I think I'm just feel a little bit more comfortable with the flat side for sure. I definitely want to get into with the Shad Rap for sure and experiment with some deeper diving flat side to see if the different. I really want to get into the flat 7, the bomber flat 8 because it's only at $3.99. I think it's much cheaper than buying some stuff from the Bass Pro. The Bass Pro brand is which is $4.99, which doesn't make sense at all. It used to be $3.99, but most of the stuff now is $4.99. So again, all right. So this video kind of long, so I hope you guys enjoy some of the video. Anything, any tip you guys have for me or anything learn from me, that would be great to let me know in the comment. Let me know your setup, what you recommend for the Shad Rap or any flat side, especially flat side. So because I'm not really big fan of doing a lot of flat side for sure, because I don't do it as much as you want to. I only certain bait, excuse me. There's only certain bait that I do on flat side. So again, I'm gonna jump right into the jerk bait in the spring instead of me doing flat side or Shad Rap. That's what I noticed. I'm just jump right into the jerk bait as soon as the water's out. Jerk bait and jig. That's the only thing that I carry really. So yeah. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next video.